If you found this, you're watching The Signal. This is a Christian movie review. Yay! Christian movie review! Christian movie review! Today on the Christian movie review, we're going to be reviewing the film The Ninth Gate. Now someone may be asking, what are you doing reviewing a film that's almost or maybe even over 15 years old? Well, this is the reason why I like doing a Christian movie review, is because you not only get the stuff that's in it, some cursing or some nudity or something, but you also get the spiritual backing from it. So the film is called The Ninth Gate. It's a film by Roman Polanski. And Roman Polanski is into these type of films. He likes to do subtle nods to horror films, horror stories. And he is a good director. I'm just not gonna sit here and lie to you about it. Roman Polanski is a great director. He understands how to tell a story and how to layer it. And even there's a film he made, I think it was called The Ghost Rider. That film's fantastic. I mean, my goodness. If you like good directing, he's the way to go. But anyway, this is the Christian film review, and we're going to review The Ninth Gate. The Ninth Gate is basically, and this has spoilers, by the way. If you have not seen this movie in 15 years, don't stay tuned to this review. That would be bad. It's even though it's 15 years old, this has spoilers. It's a Christian movie review, and because it's so old, it's over a decade old, I'm going to put spoilers in here that the average person might not like. So if you haven't seen this movie and you don't want do not want spoilers, don't watch this. But if you have seen the movie, or if you're wondering whether it's suitable to watch or whatever, we're going to go with this review. This is a Christian movie review of The Ninth Gate. The film centers around Johnny Depp, a character he plays by the name of Corso. Corso is, among other things, he's an appraiser of books. And Corso finds this man, hires him by the name of Balkan. And Balkan wants him to investigate a book he recently bought called The Ninth Gate. I think it's called The Ninth Gate, or how to I don't know. I'm just going to go with The Ninth Gate. It's something to that degree. To that degree. And Balkan wants Corso to investigate whether his book is authentic or the two other books are authentic, or are they fake. Well, in the course of investigating these three books, there's only three books. In the course of investigating these three books, Corso finds something different. He finds out that in the illustration of these three books, they're different. They're different drawings, and so of course everybody's wondering why. Well, I'm going to spoil the movie for you if you haven't seen it, or if you have seen it or whatever. I'm going to spoil the movie for you because a lot of people have seen it, but they don't understand all the aspects of it. Well, basically, here's the spoiler alert. Here's the spoiler, rather. Balkan hires Corso to investigate these series of books. He investigates the books and finds out that the illustrations in them are different. You can use these illustrations, of course, because Balkan has been trying to raise Satan. You can use these illustrations to basically perform a ceremony by which you can raise the devil. Well, I'm going to spoil everything here right now. I'm going to spoil everything. Balkan is the one murdering different people to get to these pages in these books. He's murdering them, and while he's out to do things to get these illustrations so he can do this ceremony, this witchcraft ceremony, whereby he can raise Satan, Johnny Depp's character is having more than a little help from a character known as the Girl. Well, here's a big spoiler, and some people who've actually seen the movie still don't get it. The Girl in the movie is actually Satan, and you'll find that out by the end of the movie. At the end of the movie, I guess I'm going to spoil everything. I'm just going to spoil it. By the end of the movie, Balkan is trying to do a witchcraft ritual by which he can raise Satan and inherit all this power. but something goes wrong and he's not able to do it. Later on, Johnny Depp's character, Corso, talks to the girl, aka Satan. He says, why didn't that witchcraft ritual work for him? And she says, well, you won't believe this, but one of the pages was fake. Which one? And where's the real page? And she tells him exactly where he has to go to get it. He gets it. And the movie ends, oddly enough, with him having that last page and going into the same place Balkan was doing his ritual so that he can do his ritual. Corso can do his ritual to join the girl, aka Satan. I said all this to let you know. As far as a movie is concerned, The Ninth Gate is great. It's good cinematography. It has an okay story, I guess. The acting is superb. It is absolutely superb. Johnny Depp opens himself up to the spirits, and you can tell he's really an authentic actor in that way, that he opens himself up to these entities on the other side and literally lets them hop into him, so he gives these great performances. That's the truth. I could care less what anybody thinks. That's the truth. So as far as the film, it works, and it does its job. It's suspenseful in some places, and it does its job. Here's the problem if you're doing a Christian movie review. It does have brief nudity in it. It does have language in it. It does have adult situations in it. It has 2 counts of blasphemy. That alone won't get you disqualified from the Christian movie review, the 2 counts of blasphemy. You need at least 3. But the 2 counts are bad. Considering what I consider the overall third point of blasphemy is, the movie's about Satan. It makes Satan out to be a good guy. He's okay. Let me help you out for anybody who's actually trying to do maybe a thorough study of how things work. You do not have to go through this big time ritual of finding, doing different things to conjure up Satan. You don't. You just basically follow any arena of witchcraft, and you can make contact with that world. So some people, and most people in Hollywood, I don't hope I'm not giving up too much of a secret. I don't think I am. If you want to work in Hollywood, you can't get there by conventional means. So they always tell you, well, you need talent, and you have to get you an agent, and you just have to work hard and perfect your craft. That's garbage. You have to either join an organization like the Masons, and this is it. Please do not do any of this. I'm going to tell you right now. Please do not do any of this. You have to join the Masons or the Church of Scientology or a witchcraft coven or something to that degree. And if you would join those organizations and pledge yourself, they will give you an agent. You'll find they won't even bother with an agent, really. Agents are basically just doorways to keep you out. They don't want you in the entertainment industry. They want you out of the entertainment industry. But I guess all that's another story. What I'm trying to say is, you don't have to go through all this trouble to conjure anything up. The witchcraft is right down the street. It's at every Masonic hall. It's at every... You can do witchcraft rituals yourself, and from what I understand, and these entities will just show up. I don't recommend that. If you do these witchcraft rituals, you are opening yourself up for possession. You're opening yourself up for curses. Believe me, I'm talking about real curses where these entities follow you around and affect things in your life. You're not only messing yourself up if you do that, you're messing your kids up. Please don't do it. But back to the movie review. I cannot recommend, this is a Christian movie review. As a Christian, I cannot recommend The Ninth Gate. It has 3 counts of blasphemy technically. It has 2 verbally, but the movie itself is an act of blasphemy. It says that Satan is pretty much a good guy, and that some people have got it wrong, especially Christians. They've gotten it wrong. And that it's not that big a deal, and that, they also, they glorify Satan. The girl in the movie is Satan. She's not a nice individual. She's very clever. They play Satan as being very clever. But if you know anything about Satan, that's how he always comes on. When he shows up, He shows up and he's very nice. But he's not nice at all. It's something he wants, and he's only there to use you. And once he gets what he wants out of you, you are out of the picture. So I can't recommend The Ninth Gate. It is a blasphemous film, in my opinion. It brings rise to Satan and pretty much ignores Christianity. You can't do that and get a good review from me. Also, beware of the warning. The movie, in my opinion, acts as an advertisement for people who quote unquote want to meet Satan or think their lives will be better because of it. If you open yourself up to the entity known as Satan, you're opening yourself up for possession, demonic possession. Satan is real. It's very much true. Satan is real. He will work with you, of course, if you just allow yourself open to that. But you are basically making sure that you're going to hell because of it. Because you can't, once you make these certain contracts with these entities, you can't just up and get out of them. The only way to get out of them is you have to break the contract with the power of the Lord Yeshua, or what most people call the Lord Jesus Christ. You have to set up a contract with the Lord Jesus Christ or the Lord Yeshua and break your contract with Satan or whatever entity he pretended to be. For that reason, these types of movies are not good for you. Are they well made? Yes. Are they interesting? Yes. But they're not going to help you in the end. Don't make any kind of contracts with Satan. And stay away. I'm going to throw, this is what I also call like an accursed item. Stay away from the movie, in my opinion, stay away from the movie The Ninth Gate. It's not a good movie for you. So if you're a Christian and you're trying to live right, stay away from this type of stuff. If you're not a Christian and you're kind of fascinated by this stuff, I suggest you read up on the stuff from a Christian point of view. Believe it or not, there are only two sides to this story. Either you're going to take the Holy Lord Yeshua's side, or you're going to believe this entity that the Lord Yeshua calls Satan, who is the enemy, the bad guy. If you believe the bad guy, I feel sorry for you. There's some stuff he's not going to tell you. Anyway, The Ninth Gate, pass on this film. This has been the Christian Movie Review, and this has been The Signal.